Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's T from the Kiss and Tea podcast, fresh from Montego Bay, Jamaica. Before you dive into this conversation, wanted to give you a quick disclaimer. One thing Kiss and I did not plan for was the constant blackouts that took place on the island and on the resort. So while we were recording, every now and again, our audio would stay intact, but the video would just do this. And so you would hear us speaking. Yeah, this black screen is no bueno, right? And so to appease you all and to make it a little bit more visually, aesthetically pleasing for you all, we overlaid it with some island vibes like this. So as we're talking and as we're having a conversation, you get a chance to kind of take a look at some of the scenes that we were so fortunate to be able to see. So we do apologize in advance if it's a slight disruption in your viewing experience. And to try to cheer you up a little bit, here's a picture of Kiss on a banana boat right before it capsized and he had to jump in and save everybody. All the kids on that boat, yeah, toppled in the water because of him. Enjoy.
What you mean?
No, I was good, family. I'm good, man. Like,
We easy like Sunday morning.
word, listen.
Right?
Family, how can't you be easy out here? You know what I mean?
It's really difficult to stress. It's extremely difficult to worry. And this is why I love coming to this place.
Of course.
Where are we?
We are in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Paradise, boy.
Yeah, Paradise
Love this
Island.
place.
You know
Kiss
what I
and Tea Podcast, episode 31.
mean? 31. On the road. Here we
Say
go,
that again.
baby. 31.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, flow.
No, I was really listening to hear how assertive you sounded, as if you were confident in what you were saying.
I'm always confident about anything that I got to do with Haiti.
Hey, man, hey.
Okay?
We're
Well,
not too far from your homeland.
are
Are we not? We're in the
we are
Caribbean.
not. We are in the Caribbeans.
I feel
Living
like,
it up.
I feel like Jamaica, yeah, it's not too far from Haiti. I'm not too good on the map, but I feel like it's not too far.
Nah,
All the
nah.
West Indies.
Yeah, Haiti, Cuba.
West Indies.
You know what I'm saying?
Good time. Got some good food here.
For sure.
I'm going to tell you one thing, though.
Good
It's
people.
it's a lot of drink flowing, a lot of alcohol being served here.
Yeah.
Back in our former days, I'm sure we would have been partaking.
Definitely.
But let me tell you about the fool this young man presented himself last night because he was partaking too much, man.
Okay, before you tell me about this fool,
Yes, sir.
I guess you answered my question before I even asked.
What's that?
I was gonna say, does this fool, does this scenario consist of this man of a fool plus alcohol?
You know it does. That's how it always is. That's how it always is.
Talk to me.
Without
Talk
question.
to me. What happened?
So
What happened?
We out at the Infinity Bar. We got the headphones on. It's a little silent party. Little silent little thing.
Right.
All right, it was a silent party, man. My band was turning up, right? Okay, all right. Everybody having a nice little beverages, drinking. He wanted to go overtime.
Of course.
He dancing with
Always
anything
one.
moving. He got the headphones off. He telling the DJ, man, just turn the music on. Like, man, we don't even need these headphones. He just on anything moving.
Okay.
So to the point where everybody looking at him like, man, you're making a fool of yourself.
Right. Now he's just like making folks uncomfortable.
Insert his wife.
Can you take that back? Rewind
Insert
back.
his wife. He had a
Okay.
ring on. Everybody kind of saw him like, yo,
Come
who
on.
bull with?
Come on.
Who bull with? Like,
Yeah.
who brought bull? Listen,
Was she there?
wife came through. Yeah, the funny thing about it is I feel like she was sitting there kind of watching the whole thing unfold.
Okay. See how far he was gonna take it.
See how far he was going to take it. Well,
Right.
he crossed the line a few times. He was a habitual
Oh,
line stepper.
okay, one of
last
those.
night, to the
Okay.
point where she had to intervene, step in,
Okay.
pull him out there. Last thing she said to him, okay, listen, you ain't had to fly me all the way to Jamaica to embarrass me.
Unbelievable.
I ain't seen him since.
See? Unbelievable.
He's out of here, right?
Unbelievable.
But listen, I want to talk about it on the Kiss and Tea podcast, episode
Yes.
31.
31.
On the
Kiss and
road
Tea on the road, baby.
in beautiful Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
We're
Yes,
also in
sir.
this beautiful resort, right?
Yeah, no,
A
it's,
lot
it's
of beautiful
beautiful.
people
Yeah.
running around.
Yo, definitely.
The staff, amazing.
Yep.
I should run and go get the little coconut we got before we started shooting.
Sure.
What
sure.
did the man do to get the 2 coconuts we asked him for? Please.
First
Remind me what the
fir-
man did.
First of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt kind of bad
You should have.
because all I wanted
You should have.
was some coconut
You led me to this man thinking the man was going to just pull out a coconut out of his little satchel.
because that's what he did the other day.
Okay.
I did not think he was
Okay.
gonna walk us 10 feet over
He walked us 10 feet over.
to the highest coconut tree on the damn island and climbed it.
I want to know if I can show the viewers how high this coconut tree.
No, listen.
Easy 30. Easy 30.
3-4 levels.
Easy 30
Easy.
feet. 30 feet.
Easy. My man climbing it with no equipment. You know what I mean?
No equipment.
Nothing.
Listen.
Whatever case may be. Out there dropping 3 to 4 coconuts.
Easy.
30 to 35 feet up.
You missed the fact the man was 72 years old with one tooth. Am I lying?
You're being polite when you say 72. For me he was at least pushing 82, 83. Easy.
But did he looks listen, the man climbed a tree, 25-foot tree.
Fam, I'm not taking
coconuts.
I'm not taking nothing away from that man. I can't do that. What? Fit.
The man sat his lawnmower down in his rake.
Bro, he said
The
follow
man
me.
sat his lawnmower and his rake down, hugged that tree. We said, bro, no, you ain't got this.
We good.
I do this.
Yeah, that's what
he
he
said.
said. He said, I do this.
I do this. What did he start doing?
Yo, son,
What's that?
at one point, I thought he was going to take off his belt and like put it around the tree.
No.
No technique. Just
he
bang,
do
bang,
this.
bang. Well, at
He
least.
do
Yeah,
this.
actually, he did have technique because he did it in
He
no
hugged
time.
The tree at the base.
No time.
Talking to
time.
us like how at the level we're talking.
Yeah, right.
As
Yeah.
he's talking.
He's like,
I do
this one, that one. Okay.
Bro, you ain't even care about your
that's-
uniform.
Yeah, nah. It's definitely an experience.
He did it in his uniform.
Definitely experience.
Like it was nothing.
But yeah, shout out to homeboy, man.
But you know, I also want to just say, I also want to highlight. Shout out to him, by the way.
Yeah, but I go ahead.
Etiquette. Can we talk about etiquette?
Go ahead. Yeah,
What's appropriate?
right.
What's not appropriate?
You're referring to hotel etiquette in our full from last night.
Well, you're just guy from last night.
Right.
You know, everyone got on bikinis. Everybody's showing off a little something.
Mhm.
You know, it's just you and I talking. Just some guy talk right now.
For sure.
You know, you really gonna just be breaking your neck trying to dance on and everything with your wife there?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Bruh.
Not only are you disrespecting you two, man, you disrespecting the culture. What's going on here?
Right. Well, I'm gonna be totally honest with you, man. This is for me. It's just like you just said. Like you need to understand there is some type of hotel etiquette going on
You
here.
feel what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Like you're flying out to a resort, you're going to a beach, whatever.
Right.
I mean, you're
Right,
not
right.
gonna see nothing but bikinis. You know what I'm saying? Both sex,
That's what it
male
is.
and female. That's
Right,
what it
right,
is.
Right.
Like, come on, fam. Like, grow up. That's one. You know what I mean? But I think, to a point, it got me thinking, like, I don't think folks really understand what, not even hotel etiquette, man. I don't think folks really understand, what vacation is about. And I was one of those folks.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that's how I'm able to speak
turn
to
up
it.
ain't it?
Yeah,
I'ma
the
tell you
turn up
that.
is not
That
it,
ain't
bro.
vacationing. That's the
Fam,
turn up.
If you have to take a few days, you know what I'm saying, off, you know what I'm saying, like if you need the term, if I need a vacation from my vacation,
that's right,
it's
right.
not a
That ain't a
vacation.
vacation,
You
bro.
need some rest
That's right.
and some relaxation.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like I think, folks got it goddamn backwards.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, put your feet up. Don't get drunk.
I
You know what I mean?
recall plenty of times where I went off on vacation and came back more tired,
Absolutely.
sometimes even more sick.
Yep.
You get like a little mini flu when
Fam.
you go too hard.
Fam, yeah.
what I'm saying?
I've been there.
Oh, my goodness.
I've been there.
Way more broke.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
less money coming back. Like, man, what am I do now? Come on, that ain't a vacation.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, fam, like, I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't go to the parties. I'm like, listen, man, you know me. I ain't about no judging here.
Right.
But
Do
I'm
you,
just
do
saying,
you,
like,
do
yeah,
you.
go ahead and do you. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, being a fool,
But at a cost.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Having that one too many drink.
Nah.
I don't
Look
gotta
at
be
you.
me.
Look at
But
you
no,
right
when
now.
we talk about resorts, right?
Yeah.
And I know what you're gonna say. Listen, Kiss, man, we in Jamaica. I am not trying to talk about anything deep. This ain't deep.
I'm not.
This
Let's be
ain't
very.
deep.
In fact, I can't go there. So how about that?
All right,
I'm not going to go deep. My mind won't allow. It won't allow.
Understood. So we talk about these resorts. We talk about the beautiful people and all that, whatever case may be.
Yeah.
Macro, high level.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't want to hear that you can't process this. You in Jamaica.
I'll try.
That's all you could do. I appreciate that. That's all you could do.
Yes,
Beautiful jet up there. No, that's all you could do. So, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not asking you where you fall on this. Probably I am. Who knows? You know what I mean? The same. Well, not saying right. The idea of resorts.
Yeah.
These big, you know what I mean, outlandish resorts that offer everything to you from a hospitality standpoint.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? That just cater to everybody, whatever case may be. You know what I mean? Like, you know, children, you know what I mean, young folks, you know, our senior folks are, you know, more elder folks and all that, whatever. You know, you name it, you have it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
10 restaurants, whatever case may be, right? Landscaping always, you know, above board and all that, right? So it's a lot of people that has to run. You know what I mean? Maintain, you know
Yes,
what I mean,
sir.
those services,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
provide those services, deliver those services, etc. Right? So provides a lot of jobs, right? So I'm always, you know, of a mindset that I support these resorts,
Oh, without question.
right? Because, you know, they come into, you know, a country like, you know, Jamaica, Haiti, or whatever, you know what I mean, and provide jobs. But at the same time, when we, you know, when we get up about, we hit the streets, whatever case may be, we speak to the locals, they have a whole different, you know what I mean, like, point of view, you know, that they always want to share. You know what I mean? Like, listen, yeah, I get what's happening over there. I mean, I get, you know, that they're providing jobs, you know what I mean, but they are not inclusive. You know what I mean? Meaning, you know what I mean, they don't give a damn about, you know, us locals, you know what I mean, the natives to the wherever, you know, they're at the time, you know, they're just turning over a profit, you know what I mean, and folks like us should not, you know, when I say us, I mean, you know, tourists, you know what I mean, visiting, whatever case may be, spending that American, you know, dollar, etc. Folks like us, you know what I mean, should not support, you know, that engine because honestly, you know what I mean, it's not good for the people. And this is like, I don't know, fam. It's just like, is it okay not to have a position? Because, I mean, I don't have a position. I mean, I see both point of views. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to pick one, and right, sorry to cut you off, you know what I mean, just to, because I don't think it's fair for me to say I don't have a position. I mean, I think that's copping a plea, right? But if I had to pick one, I'd have to say, listen, I understand, you know, the exclusion. Not I don't understand.
Yeah.
I acknowledge the exclusion, and it's not correct, right? However, I think, you know, the jobs, you know, which are pros to me definitely outweighs the cons, which could be, you know, more of, you know what I mean, that culture or, you know, that the situation of, you know, not really catering to the natives and whatever case may be. You know what I mean? It's tough to me. You know what I mean? Like,
Man, you know, for me to make a more informed decision, I feel like I'm ill-informed,
right.
and so when you talk
That's
about
fair.
not having a position, I think I'm reluctant to even take a position because I feel like I'm not playing with all the information. Like,
Right.
we're here at this beautiful resort. If you're telling me they claim ownership to this land the right way, and the folks who own this resort built the resort with some hard-earned money, and now they're creating jobs, and the way the job selection process is somewhat equitable, and all you got to do is apply, and folk who want to apply, they come and they work here.
Right.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Sure.
You know?
Right.
It adds to the economy. I'm thinking about tourism.
Mhm.
This is an amazing place. I love, and I'm thinking of selfish, right? But I love coming to this place. And of course, the beauty of this place clearly is somewhat of a draw. But for me, it's engaging with the folks
Sure.
of this place that
Sure.
really brings it life. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
And so that's why for me, I'm a very generous tipper when I come here.
Right. Right.
And so when you talk about having sort of like a locals mindset and having them in mind, that's kind of where it sort of at least starts with me, is I'm making sure I'm at least at every turn
I
putting
mean,
something in their hand.
absolutely, right? And, you know, to that point, right? I mean, I guess to the larger point, rather, it's like, man, how many folks we see on this resort? Workers, employees, rather.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I mean? Couple
Hundreds, if
hundreds.
not,
Yeah.
I don't even dare say thousands, but hundreds.
Right. A
Multiple
lot.
hundreds. Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And all, you know what I mean, Jamaicans. Let's keep it a buck. Whatever case may be.
Yes.
Right? So it's like, if this place wasn't here, what would those folks be doing? You know what I mean? How would those folks be supporting their families, right? So, again, I always I land rather on the side of, I come out here and I support these, you know what I mean, these places, whatever case may be. One, again, I love the people. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But two, you know what I mean? It's like us, the tourism is keeping them employed, right? But again, you know what I mean? Like, you know how we always say, yo, let's eat the food, let's talk to the locals, whatever. Like, when we was walking around, you know what I mean, this week and all that, whatever case it be, last week, rather, out here in Montego Bay, Jamaica, like, locals is like, yeah, I get it, you know what I mean? But this is like, we don't see it that way, you know what I mean? Because I guess they're on this other side of the wall, you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better phrase. And, you know, for me, I'd always try to, you know what I mean, like, really engage and, you know what I mean, dialogue is dialogue, you know what I mean, you know, and just, you know, really just, healthy dialogue, right? And just try to understand, you know, everybody's, you know, point of view at, you know, at some point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I get what they're saying, man, but it's, I don't know, it just got me thinking.
There's an air of, for me, when I do engage with folks who kind of like work here.
Sure.
It's almost like, I'm not going to say like a Get Out thing. Like Get Out, like the movie Get Out. Mm-hmm. But it just feels like it's only so much they can say.
Right.
Only so much.
Right.
It's almost like sometimes it's almost like, okay, it's like I'm talking to not a robot, but it's just of course they're always pleasant and nice.
Right.
But it's only but certain things you can really engage and say, and, you know, before they almost as if somebody's watching. It's almost as if somebody's always watching them.
Right.
And I don't know how I really feel about that, but what I do say, what I feel about is, you know, when you wake up and you see a smiling, beautiful face, and 15 hours done went by, and it's that same face that switched uniforms, because you just understand how hard they got to work.
Sure.
And that bothers me sometimes.
Sure.
Just how hard and they do it with a smile on their face, always gracious.
Right.
It's that same smile when you wake up, same smile when you 15 hours later. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
I don't like seeing anybody have to work that hard.
100%, finally, 1,000% rather, man. It's tough, man.
The man climbed a tree to get us two
right
coconuts.
It's tough, man.
A 25, 30-foot tree.
No, it's tough. Like, it's just like, it's just tough. You know what I mean? Like, because again, I try to put myself in, you know what I mean, everybody's shoes and understand, you know, empathize with them, you know, understand where they're coming from. Don't get me wrong, I agree with you 100%. You know what I mean? And I'm still going to support coming out here. You know what I mean? I'm still going to support, you know, these type of establishments.
That's for life, man.
Whatever case may be. But, you know, at the same time, whatever, I don't want to be narrow-minded and understand, you know, I try to understand all angles. You know how I say it.
Well, of course.
You know what I mean? The mac and cheese, the layers, whatever. You know what I mean? So
it would, to me, if I had to make an ill-informed kind of like opinion about this, I think there's probably blame you could put on both sides. And isn't that always the case with most?
Right, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we got folks who point the finger at the big company that came through.
You definitely
still benefiting from it in some
you
form of
definitely
fashion.
get a biased view.
Always.
Right? You know what I say, man. It's always three sides of the story. My side, your side, and the truth.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
until maybe I get some information that's a little bit different, man, I'm always going to come back to this place.
No doubt. I can feel that.
This place is
for
amazing.
sure. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Podcast
31, baby. On the road.
We out.
Yes, sir. Peace.